Hello, beautiful people of the world. Since I've become an adult and stepped into the real world, it almost feels like I've not stopped running until now. Running in this fast-paced environment, trying to keep up with everyone else. But the question is, what did I gain from it? To me, other than having money in my bank, I didn't really get any time to practice the things more valuable and much, much greater. The life I only drew and painted on blank pages, the vision for my future, was never this. When I started to revisit these thoughts, my brain had told me, this is the route to be following to get to the picture-perfect life I dreamt of. That somehow I had to go through hardship to earn the happy ending. But why is it an ending and not a beginning? The realization woke in me and I stopped. I stopped running because all this time what I was wishing for was right here, within me. Living a slower life never meant moving to a cottage on a mountain or learning to farm. It meant to fully live. And by that I mean having no limitation of time. Only then I could truly appreciate the process of creating something or living the essence of the little moments. I felt myself chasing after something that wasn't even there because my perspective was not going in the right direction, and I guess that's what happens when you don't really give yourself enough time to evaluate or see in depth what's actually the situation you've put yourself in. I am still learning to accept the things I never got to see before, and this might take a while, but I'm willing to do it in return of understanding myself more and giving my mind the freedom to wander. Even though I was stuck in the middle of a horrible space, there were still tiny moments of, what am I doing? But somehow, because of them being so brief, I just skipped over them, when really I could have listened. And if I listened, I could have got here way sooner than now. After 6 years of mind imprisonment, I'm setting myself free. In simple words, that would be I walked out of my full-time job to live for myself. To take the risk, or should I say opportunity actually, to become that woman who I only wrote about in my diaries. On a not so different note, we recently moved into a new house and also a new city, which for me means designing an empty space, making it into a home, which you will certainly be seeing a lot of in the coming videos, starting from this one right here. First things first, shopping with Mama. We found some really cute things on a budget, so we were both quite happy, and because it's the first project in the house, you can imagine the excitement. We are doing our entryway makeover, or should I say starting my entryway makeover, and this is just an exciting time because I finally got to design the house that I've been wanting to design, and having the freedom to do it with 6 people living at home is just something else because they all gave me a free hand, so I can basically do it however I like. Well, of course, keeping an opinion of everyone's needs as well, but they trust me. That's a big sign. So, because we've decided to make stripes, we've put all the tapes on as measure, and then now we're just making them longer, and we used this because we have no leveler or a ruler. So, that's the progress. had another moment of thankfulness whilst getting my ideas together for this entryway, that I decided to start this new chapter of my life by leaving my old life behind, because I wouldn't be able to do all the projects I wanted to do for our new place. It's funny how difficult it seems to let go of things that are normalized in this world, even though they give you no sense of happiness. But once you can climb over that mountain and see the other side, you can feel the fresh breeze on your face. It's the perfect satisfaction. Lastly, I hope you enjoyed coming along my first ever video on YouTube. It's only a beginning for me, so I would love to share it with you all, and together we can learn the art of slow living. I'm also on Instagram, where I will be sharing my final projects and my mood boards, so if you care to visit, give me a follow, and I will see you next time. Love, Sahar.